What's going on, YouTube? R to the double E, dash to the ZON, coming at you once again. And yes, we have just gone through E3. We've gone through, aside from a console launch, as I've said before, the most joyous time of the year for the video game fan, the video gamer, the game developer, anybody involved in any way, shape, or form with the video game industry. Yo, check it out, man. This video is going to be my thoughts on primarily Nintendo's conference, or Nintendo's E3 Spotlight 2017. I have not had a chance yet to really in-depth watch Sony's or Microsoft's. Saw little snippets here and there, got the gist of what they were trying to say, what they were trying to show us, but I watched Nintendo's, needless to say, you know what's up. And I also watched Ubisoft's, or Ubisoft, however you want to say it. And I think that really, at the end of the day, from what I know from Sony and Microsoft, and what I saw from Nintendo, what I saw from Ubisoft, to me, it's very simple. E3 2017 was won by Nintendo, hands down. And a close second, I would say, was Ubisoft. Ubisoft has some good shit to show, man. But let's just get into it, man. First of all, I got my drink right here, because I'm in a celebratory mood. I mean, man, Nintendo. All right, so, again, no notes, straight off the cuff, as I usually do this type of thing. And by the way, no, I have not gone crazy. No, I don't have Alzheimer's, thank God. I am going to get the rest of those videos, as far as the rest of my two videos that remain for the N64 collection, to you guys tonight. It's going to be uploaded along with this video and my video on the N64 in general. I know I just left that midstream, but because I got really busy with school, man. But got some time off right now, so we're just going to go through this, man. First of all, me, diehard Nintendo fan, was upset when I understood, or when I received notice that Nintendo's E3 conference, or E3 presentation, was going to be a measly 25 minutes. When you got Sony, who's leading the generation right now, going out there and putting, you know, at least up until this point, what they're known to put is a good hour and a half, 2 hours or more. You know, Microsoft about the same. How you gonna go out there and put 25 minutes? Last year, you went out there and only showed one game, really. Hold up. But last year, with that one game alone, you won E3. And it's not just fanboys I'm talking. Listen to me good, man. I have people at my job who go to E3 every single year. Some of them motherfuckers are there right now. And they said it. They're like, Nintendo only came with one game, Breath of the Wild, last year, 2016. And they had the most hardcore reaction from the gamers. The gamers actually stampeded. No exaggeration, stampeded. Y'all heard about this already. This is not news. Stampeded into Nintendo's booth and just caused a ruckus because of how good Breath of the Wild was. But still, you went with one game last year, and then this year you come with 25 minutes, but you just launched a brand new console that's kicking ass. How do you go for just 25 minutes? To me, I was like, that means there's no surprises. That means there's nothing really other than the stuff that we already know. And basically, you lose all the momentum you built up with this system launch, because you're kicking ass right now. But this is the way you shoot yourself in the dick, basically, is what I was thinking. But like always, man, Nintendo seems to, they seem to be uncanny in the way that they just smack the shit out of you and just be like, shut the fuck up, we know what we're doing. That being said, we go into the presentation. Again, no notes. This might not even be in order. I'm just going to talk about the announcements, what they showed, and just how they own the motherfucker, really. Alright, so we get in there, and they showed off such games as we knew about. Like, they did a little sizzle reel at the beginning that had ARMS, Splatoon 2. Good stuff, man, and I can't wait for ARMS. 2 days from now, my mother asked me, what game do you want for Father's Day? I forgot Father's Day was a Sunday. So how underappreciated us fathers are. But anyway, that's a different story. I was just like, oh shit, it's Father's Day. Oh, you know what? Perfect. I don't have to pay for it. Mom, just get me ARMS on the Switch. I'll pay for the yellow Joy-Cons. I got that reserved. Get me ARMS, we good. She's like, I got you. They showed ARMS, Splatoon 2, good stuff. Showed FIFA 18. Showed, what was the other one? They showed some third-party stuff real quick, little snippets here and there. And then all of a sudden, in that sizzle reel, you get a review that was going to happen later on in the show. And that was Rocket League. Rocket League is coming to the Switch with all the features that it has on any other platform, plus exclusive Nintendo features like specialized cars, exclusive cars, and exclusive things to dress up your car within the Nintendo universe. So that's gonna be awesome. So they show all that, and people are already tripping out. People are already going crazy when they see Rocket League just suddenly thrown in there. So then they get to the nitty gritty. First game they show, if I'm not mistaken, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, man. And I'm waiting for this because, as I've told you guys many times before in my videos, Xenoblade Chronicles X on the Wii U converted me into, I don't want to say an RPG fan because I'm not that hardcore into them, but somebody who looks forward to a good RPG and will definitely pick that motherfucker up. I've been waiting for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I've been waiting to see what they're going to show on it. And then the constant rumors of, it's going to be delayed or, whatnot. Everybody thinks it's going to be delayed to 2018. They show an amazing trailer, man. More footage, more gameplay than we've ever seen. And again, as I said before, that's one thing that I respect about Nintendo is that when they show their games, they show you gameplay, man. They're not the only ones. Other companies do it too. But for the most part, out of the big three, they're usually the ones that guaranteed you're going to see gameplay in the trailer. They're not scared that you seeing gameplay, especially when it's early in development or not all the way finished, that you're going to be like, oh, the graphics aren't that good. Because we already know Nintendo will spruce up them graphics before it releases. We've seen evidence of that before. 3D World, Hyrule Warriors, etc., etc. So they show so much gameplay, such a huge world. A lot of dialogue. They showed a lot of dialogue between the characters and all that. Showed you some of the main characters. And just an amazing, expansive RPG within the Xenoblade universe, which is what we wanted. And then at the end they say, boom, holiday 2017. Now we know, when they say holiday or fall or whatever, that could easily be pushed back. Happen with Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. But until that happens, it's not really a big deal. We see that it's coming in holiday 2017 as far as what they're telling us, so that's awesome. Then we go to, I believe they showed a Fire Emblem Warriors. Now, I'm not a Fire Emblem fan. I don't hate Fire Emblem. Anything that does great in the gaming industry, I love, and especially on the Nintendo side of things. So I'm like, all right, the same thing you did with Zelda, with the Warriors, Hyrule Warriors. This is gold. And when I saw the gameplay, it looked really good. It looked really action-packed, frenetic. But it's not just hack and slash like you would think for a Dynasty Warriors crossover with another franchise. There's a little bit of strategy to it and some adding of elements and stuff like that I'm assuming comes from the Fire Emblem series because it's a heavy RPG series. It looked good. It had great graphics, great sound design, great soundtrack from what we heard. The English voice acting, of course, is cheesy. It's over the top. It's extreme, as it usually is in these Japanese to Western translations or localization. That may or may not be final. Who gives a shit? The game looks great. Loved it. And then they gave a release date for that too. Again, since it's not a big game for me personally, I can't really recall, but I know it's this year. Bro, the surprise of the show. I went into this thinking they're not going to have any surprises. There's only 25 minutes. But I noticed at the pace they were going, they were just blowing through the shit, right? Just bam, bam, bam. And all of a sudden we get, news on Pokemon Pokken Tournament Deluxe. I never cared for this game on the Wii U. I mean, I was happy for the Pokemon fans. Again, I'm not a Pokemon fan. But when I did see gameplay of it on the Wii U, I was like, yo, that looks like a fucking pretty good fighter. And then I watched today the tournament that they were holding a day later. And I was like, yo, that's a badass fucking game. I might actually pick that up, dude. I like the fighting mechanics I see in there. So they were talking about that. And then all of a sudden, casually, they're just like, oh, yeah, by the way, y'all been fucking talking shit. Like, oh, when is Nintendo going to make a true Pokemon RPG core experience on a console? They're like, yeah, we're working on that. There is a core Pokemon RPG coming to the Switch. It's already in development. Right there, I was like, okay, Pokemon fans just nutted in their pants right there. And me, as a gamer, I'm just like, it doesn't really call my attention, but I'm like, shit, this is million plus seller, easily, millions, easily. So then they go from that, and then also the announcement of the show, like I said, the surprise of the show. We see this starry background, like in space, and this nebula-like cloud zooming out, and then we see the familiar logo, man. And when I saw that logo, I said, oh my fucking God. And then you just see a number 4. on fire, on this blue fire. And the 4 moves over, and the words just fade in. Metroid Prime 4. Now in development for Nintendo Switch. That's all they showed us, which means the game is very early in development. We ain't going to see this until probably fall of 2018. I don't think 2019 like some people think, but whatever. The fact that they confirmed to the Nintendo faithful there is a Metroid Prime coming. Right there, I was like, they won. They won. That's it. They ain't got to do nothing else. Nothing on your other systems is fucking with a Metroid Prime. I'll tell you that right now. Whatever. So they do that announcement. After that, or before, I mean, again, it's out of order, a brand new Kirby, multiplayer, 2D side-scrolling, beautiful looking HD Kirby. Just amazing gameplay mechanics. They showed you so much how the 4-player co-op, I don't know if it's online or couch or both. The Switch has been very online friendly, so I'm thinking that it's probably an option on whether you want to do online or co-op. But that, and it just looked beautiful. I was like, okay, perfect. It said Kirby, working title, 2018. So they lied to us. They're not just doing 2017 games. They're showing you some shit for next year also. Next, Yoshi. A brand new Yoshi, again, working title, 2018 again. And it looks like a Yoshi's Woolly World taken to the next level. Bro, this beautiful aesthetic, man. Just an amazing game set in a world that looks like a kid put it together, like a miniature diorama made of cardboard and toilet paper rolls and household items and all that. But that's not just it. The charm of it is not even that. It's the fact that you have the flip aesthetic where you can go to the other side of the world and it flips around and you see shit you could never have seen. Very like Super Paper Mario on the Wii. Remember? Awesome. The gameplay, they showed all this, and I saw it in the Treehouse when they played it like extensively. Man, sign me up. I'm there. Yoshi, that's my dude. So show that, right? What else they talked about? Then they revealed Rocket League officially. And they said cross-platform play, which means Switch owners will be able to play against PC owners, will be able to play against Xbox One owners, will be able to play against PS4 owners. Oh, wait, hold on. Sony's being a bunch of douchebags, and they're the only one out of everybody that's denying cross-platform play. They don't want their gamers to play with Switch gamers or Xbox One gamers. Again, I own a PS4 and I enjoy it, but y'all a bunch of bitches, man. Straight up. Anyway, so that was cool. Rocket League coming. What else? Am I missing something? Before I get to the big shit. Yeah, so new Yoshi, new Kirby, Rocket League, Fire Emblem Warriors, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Jesus. Then they talked about the DLC expansion passes, 1 and 2 for the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Looks stunning, looks great, can't wait. Buying that, guaranteed. I don't want to go into too much detail on that because that's just DLC, but it was nice that they put that in there and showed you that they were still doing it, and that it's worthwhile. And man, I just can't wait to get to it. If I missed something, I'm sorry, but holy fucking Super Mario Odyssey. Listen right now. If The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is not Game of the Year for 2016, 2017, whatever, Super Mario Odyssey will be. Man, they showed you so much in this new trailer, and the ability that Mario now has, aside from how beautifully the game is graphically, how tight the controls look, how expansive and amazing the environments look, the fact that now Mario has different costumes, different gear, the fact that Mario can take side quests from different characters within the different worlds, the fact that Mario can use his new friend Cappy to fucking possess enemies, inanimate objects, whatever. I mean, the fucking trailer opened up with a Jurassic Park looking T-Rex rampaging through a field. So you were like, oh, this is Monster Hunter. And all of a sudden the T-Rex turns around and roars and he's wearing a fucking Mario cap. And then Mario jumps out of that bitch. And then you thinking, oh, they're just doing that for whatever. And then later on in the trailer, you see he throws his cap at that T-Rex and it captures him. And the T-Rex grows a little mustache and the hat and you're controlling the T-Rex. Yo, graphically, sound-wise, I mean, just amazing, perfect-looking game. I'm running out of time. This is just my reaction to Nintendo's conference. I think they knocked it out of the fucking park. They gave us release dates and concrete release windows on the games we know about. Showed us a couple of surprises and some third-party stuff. Not as much as I would have liked, but some third-party stuff was in there. Yo, they did this to E3. Next. See y'all next year. God bless y'all. Stay gaming. Peace.